This portion of Podcasting for All is brought to you by Kamikaze's House of Rock. Are you looking for a fun and friendly environment, good food, good people, and a great place to spend time? Come on down to Kamikaze's here in Ogden. Tommy's got you, brother. All right, y'all, this is Casey Scoffield with Podcasting for All. Brothers and sisters, I call it the A Little Bit of Everything podcast, and I am here with Brother Nate. I call him Nate Cook of the Heavy Bucket Band. Nate, how you doing, brother?
Not bad. How are you, man?
I'm doing fine, man. And I'm also here with Johnny, who is going to be my co-host of the upcoming Evil Blood 2019 wrestling show. Johnny.
Damn straight.
Also, this year, man, Johnny is going to be going into our 2019 Hall of Fame ceremony. I went in last year. Johnny's going in this year.
Nice.
Man, and of course, we got old Blake. He's our technical
guy.
Guru.
How you doing there? Technical guy.
I'm good.
Yes, sir.
I actually gave Casey and John transportation here today.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, and we really appreciate that. We are here at Kamikaze's House of Rock. This is like my spot, man.
Hell yeah.
Brother Nate, man, he's here all the time, man. I'll tell you what. All the time.
Yep.
No, he's not here all the time. I'm here all the time.
Yeah, Tommy's here all the time.
Oh yeah, Tommy. This is Tommy. He is he's the owner of Kamikaze's. Tommy, why don't you come over here for just a sec, man?
I'm right here.
So we can.
No, you're here to interview him. I'm just saying I'm here all the time. He's not.
Well, all right then. Oh, Tommy, man, you know, he's like our cool uncle, man. He's see, like me, man, like, I don't do podcasts like all generic, like, oh, let's talk about this and that. Like, I sit and bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, let's make it fun, man. You know, it's like, you know, so, Nate, man, you got to tell me, brother.
All right.
Music, man.
I do a lot of it.
Tell me about it, brother. Tell the world.
Tonight I'll be playing with the new band that I'm in, Better Days. Play bass in that band, and then of course I sing and play guitar in the Heavy Buckets. My son's band, my son plays keys in the Heavy Buckets, and then I play bass in his band, the People's Band, and also have a band called Ripsky Liquormore.
Nice, man. So you're going to be like busy tonight.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Tonight I'm just with one band, but
okay.
It's actually an easy night for me.
Man, and the cool thing, like music with anything else, is that it's such an art form, man. Because there's so many different kinds of music. There's so many different ways to express yourself. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like me with my writing and my recordings and audio producing and that.
Yeah.
Dude, I started on cassettes in like the late 90s.
Yeah.
Man. Like when you didn't have nothing. Dude, I was 9 years old. I didn't have anything, man.
We were both on cassettes. I remember this. We used to trade cassettes back and forth. So we could see each other's stories. Cause,
you guys remember back in the day, tape trading?
Oh, yeah.
We used to do stories big time back then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to do recordings with my bands back in the 90s. And on cassette, you know, and sit and try and do track by track, you know, and start hissing.
Well, you know, and it's so hard, too, because it's like, it's a tape, and you only have so much tape string, you know what I mean? And
exactly.
Then you got to flip it over, and then, like, I don't know if it ever happened for you, but for me, I remember there was times, like, back in the, like, early 2000s, when I'd be doing a match, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, I'd be, like, halfway through, and I'd go look at the tape recorder, and the fucking play button was popped up, and I'm like,
yeah. You know what? I had that shit many a time, all right? Many a fucking time. Because you get, and I'm sure you remember this one, Casey, we do a match, finish one, and then find out it was never even
Oh man,
did that one?
I've done that myself too.
That pissed me off. You know, and it was the same thing with the videotapes. Remember back in the day when you'd have a VHS, you'd be taping your favorite show, and then like you're like halfway through, you know, and you're like, oh, it's getting good, and then the VCR's rewinding, and you're like, what the fuck? How long have I been doing that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
okay, so man, so I was a kid in the '90s. So
Really?
no, I was born in '90, but somehow I shot up, and I was like, I had acne by '95, and
Man,
Really? Damn.
oh, dude, man, I was a sexy-looking 5-year-old.
Really? Damn.
well, it's too bad you're not 5 now, because boy, I can't stand to look at it.
Oh,
Wow.
thanks, bud. Thanks, man.
Well, thanks, you jerk. Wow.
Thanks, man.
That's special.
So, man, okay, so like I was saying, I was a kid in the '90s. So, man, now tell us about the music scene in the '90s, man. Like,
It was. Well, I was pretty young in the '90s. I was in my teens and stuff, and then in my 20s in the late '90s. And I started playing in 1990. Started playing music.
oh my God, I feel old.
You telling me? I was about, I think, 12 or 13. Started playing music and just kept going. The music scene was, I was more metal back then.
Yeah.
Into Metallica and
Oh, yeah.
Pantera, and you know, we steadily got heavier, got into Slayer, you know, and then kind of switched, you know, as 2000 hit, kind of switched into more of Southern rock and roll and stuff.
Well, because I mean, music has changed too. Like,
yeah.
Like, because I remember, like back in the '80s
Yeah.
when Metallica came out with their Black album.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember when that came out. Like
It's like
'85.
No, it was 90 or 91.
Was it
believe.
90?
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, you go from the Black Album to, like, for example, like Saint Anger in 2003,
Yeah.
man. Like, the sound, like the production had changed.
Oh, yeah.
The drumming, like, I mean, like, in the 90s, man, like, you know, that drumming was like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know, and I loved that,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
you know, because that was, like, intense.
Killer kicks that he had and everything.
Oh, man. You know, and I wish it still sounded like that, but I guess it's just that 90s baby in me talking.
Yeah. Well, no, a lot of people wish that Metallica would go back to the way they were, you know. And it's just all a matter of opinion. The thing is with the music, especially, you got to evolve, or people just get bored of it, you know.
Well, like, I remember a couple years ago, I was out with my buddies in a Lost Asylum, Justin, Holly,
Oh, nice.
James, and all them.
Yeah.
Love them guys, man.
Awesome.
I don't know if you know them or not, but
I've heard of them. I don't know them.
yeah, they are coming up with their first albums at some point this year.
As a matter of fact, I think we are playing with them at Liquid Joe's at the end of June.
You know what? I'll be there. As a matter of
Right on.
fact,
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a band on tour.
yeah, dude. I've been friends with Justin for like 9 years.
Nice.
Justin and I are like old drug buddies, man, from like years ago. Because, see, like back in the day, Justin and I, we lived in Snow College together.
Right on.
We lived in the Snow Village apartments.
Yeah.
Over like down the street from the school.
Yeah.
And I remember like back in the day, I'd hear like Justin and Potch and them, you know, they'd be over at their apartment, you know, like drumming and shit, you know. And,
Yeah.
you know, and I've never been musical, but like I'd go over there and sit and drink beer with them, you know, and whatever.
Yep.
And I mean, like Justin, like we go back a long way, man. And man, like I love Holly, his fiance. She's just incredible. She's an incredible musician too, man.
Nice.
And yeah, man, they were actually a part of our Evil Blood 2018
They
thing
were.
last year.
They were. I mean, it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's the first time we'd ever actually tried that. And, you know, having performances. And,
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but it worked out damn well.
Yeah.
It really
Oh
nice.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Metal, of course, and wrestling go hand in hand.
Oh, man.
All
Oh,
music,
dude, always,
everything.
man.
Absolutely. You can't. You know, if you're gonna put music in wrestling, you gotta make it like metal.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and I figured too, you know, I was like, you know, man, like,
Fuck yeah.
I didn't want to put it out on the Ogden page, like, ask people if they wanted to do this, but like,
Yeah.
like I was like, well, you know, me and Nate are buddies, and
Yeah.
you know, and me and Justin are buddies, you know, and I figure, you know, maybe those guys might want, like, I mean, like, I haven't asked Justin, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure, you know, shit, I mean, I'm sure he's down.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and
Even last year.
yeah, and you know, I figured like, man, like I gotta ask Nate because like
Hell yeah.
that'd be badass, man. You know what I mean? Like, and like it's a trip too because like I didn't think this wrestling stuff would take off because it was just like it started like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Me and Johnny with like a little cassette Walkman.
Yeah.
You know, and like Johnny would tell me, he's like, it's never going to take off. It's never going to be anything. It's never going to... And then here we are. We have our own podcast. We have 2 YouTube channels. We're all over the fucking...
Awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, you know, like... we have, like, all this music, and you get to be a part of it with us this year. And my buddy Tony, who's a blind metal musician...
Nice.
He's going to be coming back for his 2nd year in a row.
Nice.
With us.
Awesome.
And, I think I'm hoping Justin will be involved, man. Like, I'll be heartbroken if you don't. You know what I mean?
It just started out as, something that we wanted to see if we could do it. And
right.
Like,
all of us are like big-time pro wrestling fans.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We just thought, it'd be cool if we did this.
If we can do it. Never thought one damn thing of it, and it just became a phenomenon.
Yeah.
It became a fucking phenomenon. It was...
I'm a wrestling fan myself. I was huge in the 90s.
Oh, it was the best, man.
90s,
Raw Nitro, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was the best.
Yeah. So, I mean, did you have any favorite?
I always followed the Ultimate Warrior back in the day.
Warrior Man, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Man. I actually went down to the Salt Palace and seen a few
way.
shows down there with the Ultimate Warrior, and Hogan was there.
Man, okay, so I don't know if you know or not, but did you ever see Andre the Giant live?
No, I did not, but...
Because I've heard that people said, like, if you saw him live, you'd never forget it.
Yeah. He was massive, man, and I actually wanted to go see him, but when I started going was kind of at the end of his run, with the WWF. I didn't see it all that much.
The ironic thing is that when I started watching... I think me and him both started watching it at about the same time.
Yeah, because I started in like the late '90s. This is like Rock and Austin, Undertaker.
And the interesting thing about all that is very simple. They were doing what's called the Monday Night Wars.
Best time ever, man.
Yeah.
And him and me were on opposite sides of the war.
Yeah.
I was WWF all the way, man.
Yeah.
I was WCW, man, true and through.
Yeah.
And now...
he was like Goldberg, Hogan, NWO. Cruiserweights and that. And I was Rock and Austin and Undertaker, Ministry of Darkness. I loved it, man. I loved it.
And now, ever since 2005... Because, see, in 2005, we started our own... I recorded some of my shows back then that I do.
Yeah.
And we got on the phone one night, and I was listening to it, and he goes, and he asked me, well, what is that? I says, it's my show. He goes, what do you mean it's your show? I said, it's the show I do. He says, what? I go, wait a minute. You're sitting here telling me that you don't do shows and you don't record it?
And he's like, you need to start recording. And I'm like,
I asked him, why the hell don't you? It was like, so ever since then, ever since 2005,
I've been recording for almost 15 years now.
Nice.
He took off in about,
say
05 or 06.
Late 05.
Yeah, okay, fine. Late 05, he took off, and right out of the gate, he is just going full bore on shows.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Just my stuff.
Yeah.
From December of 2005 to August of 2009, before we transitioned to a digital platform, just my content alone, from December of 05 to August of 09, there is 127 cassettes.
Wow.
Yes.
210 hours.
All of them.
Of audio.
All of them.
Jeez.
All of them.
Just tapes.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Oh, man.
Dedication there.
Oh, yeah.
Right. See, now what we did was, just for the fun of it, well, not back then. Back then it was fucking cutthroat as hell.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you.
I mean, like Johnny and I were really competitive back then.
We were
really competitive.
Nice.
And we were going to be hell-bound if one of us didn't beat the other one. I mean, it was going to happen. It didn't matter who we had to walk on, beat up, hurt. It just didn't matter. We were going to get it done.
Yep.
But I mean, like over the years, it
beat
just
me all the time.
Okay, so Johnny and I, we have it all like documented. Like we have a ratings, like in a scoreboard and everything.
Yeah.
The WW product, which was my product, beat Johnny, and this is all documented.
Yeah.
For 54 straight months.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
My product beat Johnny's.
Yeah.
54 straight months.
And I really got to tell you, that really pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
Oh man! Well, because like I had all the like technology and I had all the
he had all
equipment.
that.
And
Yeah.
I was what you call. I like to call myself the little company that couldn't but did,
Yeah.
because I truly was the little guy. I was the guy that had all the digital. You had all the problems and all the tape problems. I mean, you name it.
I'm so glad we went digital when we did, man.
Hell yeah.
We
We
went
should have
digital.
gone. Truthfully, we should have probably gone digital 1 year earlier than we did.
Probably could have, but that stuff was expensive, and we didn't have computers
Well,
back
fuck,
then.
I mean, it's still expensive. We're talking about.
But this November it'll be 10 years since we took the
Yeah.
product digital, man, and like it's like I mean like it's like
It's
brought out
revolutionized
everything. I mean like it's helped us
Yes.
connect with like all these musicians and
Yeah.
podcast people. Like
Digitalizing it has completely revolutionized.
I'm telling you, man,
the business.
man, I'm telling you, and
Oh, yeah.
and I mean like I'm sure it's the same with music too, dude. Like it's like digital changed the game.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, like, if people say, like, oh, well, technology needs to go back to... No, it doesn't,
No,
man.
no.
Technology's brilliant.
Yep. Yeah. I love working with digital now.
Yeah. Oh, I love it, man.
A lot better than analog.
I'll blame you none.
It makes sound editing so easy.
Yeah.
Because all you got to do is just push a few buttons on that keyboard and bam, 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 bam. You got
Exactly.
it.
Yeah. It's a thing of beauty. Off the subject, you guys like beer? Drink beer?
Hell yeah.
What kind of beer do you like?
I like Amberbach, personally.
Amberbach?
Yes, sir.
You got Amberbach on tap?
Do I?
Yeah. Oh, I can see it right there. Never mind. Can I get a picture of that?
I can get away with asking him that because I can't see the shit.
Is that a blind joke?
Yes, it is. Man, only Tommy, man. And I got to tell you, like, right here on the podcast.
Treat you like I treat everybody else.
Man,
There you go.
listen, man, Tommy's a good dude,
There you
man.
go.
Tommy's a good
Yeah,
dude.
he is.
And, dude, he's the only guy that will fish my glass eyeball out of a cup of ice water. Okay?
Boy. That is a trooper.
Man, and you have no idea how much I appreciate it. He made me go home that night, too. He's like, dude, like, if you're in pain like that, man, you got to... Because, dude, like, I mean, like, I was hurt bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, dude, like, it's a brutal surgery to get over, man. Like,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I mean, and there's
Definitely.
days where I just hurt, man.
Yeah.
And that night was one of them. And he's like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, he's like, dude, go home. He's like, go home.
I think he sent me home a time or two also.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you
You're
know what,
too drunk.
though?
Get your ass out of here,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. But you know what, though? You learn to appreciate it because, like, he's like, hey, man, I got your back, dude.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you, man.
Yep. That he does.
Oh, yeah. And I try and do the same for him anytime I can. That's a lot of the reason why I want to do the podcast here,
Yeah.
Because, dude, like, I'm real big on this place, dude, and it's
yeah.
not just because, me and Tommy are buddies, it's because it's a good atmosphere, man.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
you
good
got
people that come here, good regulars.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yep.
And, I mean, like, people come here, you can socialize, if you're like me,
Yep.
you can walk around and talk to any and everybody.
Yeah, you do that. I'm sure you do that.
And get lost going to the pisser. Time or two. Dude, I remember, and I'll say this on record. I can't believe I'm going to say this. 6 months ago, December.
Yeah.
I was here, and Clinton and I, we were here, and I was blacked out drunk, and I kind of walked into the
Go,
wrong
Johnny.
bathroom.
None for me.
And
Not for you? You good? You want a soda or anything?
Sure, Coke would be great.
Coke? Hey, Tommy. Let me get a Coke, too.
well, and I kind of walked into the wrong bathroom.
Oh.
And listen,
Heard the screams.
listen. I had never done that in all my years as a blind person. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I'd never done that. And finally, it happened. And guess what? I wasn't the only one in there.
Oh, man.
Oh my God!
Oh, God.
Oh, dude! No, I was not, dude. They cussed
Okay.
at me, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I had no idea. I'm so embarrassed.
What else are you
Oh my God! Dude, like I'm sure I'm bright red at this point, and I'm like, oh my God! Thank you, sir.
Yep. Let me steal one.
Well, I can tell you stories about you and being drunk.
Oh man! Oh man!
Fucking
Dude,
I-4.
I think my worst night was when I was. This was around the holidays. This was a couple years ago. This is like right after I had my surgery, like 6 months after. Like, this, what was it? November 2017.
I'm about right. Yeah.
I came here on a Wednesday night, and I was blackout drunk.
Yeah.
And I seen this couple kissing in the corner, and it really hurt me because it's like, it's the holidays, man. You know, like.
A girl kissing in the corner.
Thank you. Thank you. I was hoping you'd go there.
I knew what they were doing.
I was hoping you'd go there.
Telling those white lies.
I was really hoping that you'd
I
go
tell
there.
no lies. I'm
you
completely
just did.
Hopefully it was a guy and a girl. Or,
Some guys kissing in the corner.
Now you listen to me.
I think the only way you would ever know that it was a couple
I am
in
a
the corner
good,
kissing.
upstanding virgin citizen.
Hey, whoa.
You're not
Whoa,
still
you
interviewing
back
me,
that up.
Yeah, we are.
Back that up right now.
You know, I think the only
You
way
back
you would
that
have
up right
known,
now.
Casey,
You innocent is a bunch of
So
crap.
I called Clinton. I says, Clinton, come over here. We're going to get drunk. I didn't tell him I was already drunk. And Clinton come over, and we drank Jack Daniel and Coke till 2 in the morning.
nice.
And then we were on our way down the stairs. Well, see, I was kind of using my cane kind of half-ass. That was probably part of the problem.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the stairs coming. I fell down that entire flight of stairs and landed on my head at the bottom.
Shit.
Bam! And
That's the one you feel the next
I
day.
knocked myself out. I gave myself a concussion, I'm sure of it, because I laid there for like a minute.
Yeah.
And Clinton had to carry me back to his apartment. I'm bleeding all over myself. I didn't even realize it until the next day, but it's because I had so much hair. You know what I mean? Like, you don't realize it. And I wake up with no memory. I wake up on Clinton's couch the next morning, like 8 in the morning. My arm and shoulder are killing me. My fingers are going numb.
Yeah.
And I wake up, there's blood in my hair, and Clinton comes out and he goes, motherfucker, I want to talk to you. And I'm like, oh my God, what did you ever talk to my wife like that again, I'm kicking your ass. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I say? And he said, you were rude as hell. And I was like, oh.
Before she farted or after?
Well, let's put it this way. Clinton's wife and I were never friends, and the truth came out. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
And,
It always finds its way out when you've had.
oh
Jack
man,
Daniels.
oh man. And so come to find out, I had a concussion. I had a stinger.
Oh,
And for the next like 3 months, when I'd get out of bed in the morning, like my fingers would go numb.
Oh man.
I mean, like after a while, all that went away. And I mean, like, like everything's good. But like my doctor, he's like, dude, you were lucky you were drunk because it saved you from becoming a paraplegic.
Wow.
I'm sure it did. Usually it's when you tense up during those moments that it's a problem.
Well, because, dude, like I fell down that entire flight of steps, man. That entire flight of steps.
Wow.
Bam! Landed on my head at the bottom.
Jeez.
And like he was actually pissed. He's like, Schofield, don't ever do that again. He's like, if you get to that point, you need to just
Stay away from stairs for sure.
Yeah. And Clinton was mad too. He's like, you should have been using your cane first of all.
Yeah.
You're too blind to be making mistakes like that. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
This coming out, wait a minute. This coming out of the guy who literally got drunk, and this is my understanding, I forget if it was you or Clinton, but one of you decided to skip downstairs.
That was him.
Okay. The you who skips down the stairs. But that is not the funniest story. I have to tell this in case
You realize this is all going on the podcast?
It's a podcast of
I told you.
right?
I told you, dude. My podcast's fun, man. Like,
There was a certain incident. I was not there for this, but I got to hear all about it.
oh God.
Clinton and Casey and I think a friend of theirs were playing some trippy ass music.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
So, we were out in Ephraim.
Oh.
out by Snow College, and I used to have a bunch of friends down there back when I was young and cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, cool.
I don't know about that.
Just not young anymore, right?
Well, I'll be 30 next year. Don't say anything.
Hey, dude, I can't. I'm older than you. I can't.
Well,
All right.
you know what? I'm fine with that as long as I don't lose my hair. I start losing my hair, I'll flip out.
I want to lose my hair. That's what I want.
I don't.
I want it gone.
I got gorgeous blonde locks. No, I'm kidding.
You're too blind to know what you got.
I'm a brunette, actually. Thank you. I've got long black curls. Okay, but it's in a ponytail at the moment.
You sound like you're trying to hit on me or something. Appearance in the most sexy way possible.
Don't make me bring out Naughty Kimmy.
Oh, please do.
Okay,
God.
Nate, I got to tell you the story about Naughty Kimmy.
All right.
So-
I think I read a little bit about
Dude,
it. On
this is a character. So I would go on the phone sex lines like in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And we would prank these guys, right? We'd get on the chick side, and I'd go, let's see if I can still do it.
Hi, this is Kim. I have blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm very sexy, very curvy. I have big titties. My pussy is soaking wet for you, baby.
And I would do that. And I would go on these like chat lines, and I would do that. And they bought it.
Nice.
And like they'd give me number. Well, see, here's the thing. So by April of 2007, Johnny and I had been doing our pro wrestling shows for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? I could take this Kim character, and we could do something with it. 13 years later, that character is iconic.
Nice.
Man, she's in our Hall of Fame. We brought her onto a couple different social media platforms and trolled people and catfished people. This chick became a wrestler. This chick was a porn star. This chick was like comedy gold. This chick was like a online whore. She probably has every virtual STD you can think of.
Oh, God.
And it was a character that I just made up, man.
Nice.
And like this character is known all over the world. It's a character I just made up.
Awesome,
And
man.
shit, man. Like, I don't know. Like, well, you know, I figured this. Like, if you're blind, you got to do something with your life, right?
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah, dude.
So, like, I decided
Even
to
if
write.
you're not blind, you want to do something with your
Well,
life.
yeah. So, man, like me, like I decided to write. I decided to create. I wanted to be an artist, man. Like,
Awesome.
I wanted to do something fun. You know, like I wanted to do something that I would enjoy. You know, not just well, I'm going to go to work every day and I'm going to come home and I'm going to hate myself because my life sucks.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck that.
I've lived that life.
Well, I've lived it too, and I couldn't stand it.
Yeah. I've been a diesel mechanic. I've been a house framer. I've done about everything under the sun and hated all of it.
My favorite job, I worked at the Weber State College. I was a DJ.
Nice.
Back when it was 88.1 The Edge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
remember
I was
that.
DJ CDO Double G.
Nice.
This was in 2005, though, you know,
Yeah.
when I thought I was a gangster back then. Now I'm just some long-haired, Jesus-freak hippie dude.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man. You know it, brother.
Long-haired country boy.
You betcha. That's right.
yeah.
And I gotta tell you, those curvy women, doesn't get any better than that.
No, it does not.
No, sir, it does not.
No, sir.
I love old Judy and her big old booty.
Hell yeah.
Telling you. Oh, damn.
Man, you guys are right.
Man, I'll tell you, man, dude, like, I haven't done a podcast episode in like a year.
Really?
No.
Nice.
The last podcast episode I did was with my buddy Tony. We did a whole, like, 55-minute interview
Yeah.
with Tony. And he promoted his... he's working on his third album, dude.
Wow.
He's a blind metal musician. He is, like, the best guitarist that I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, this dude can shred.
Awesome.
He can sing. He can play drum. This guy's blind, man. He's
Yeah.
21 years old. He's blind. He's a metal musician. He's had 3 bands.
Wow.
He had an accident when he was 9. He went blind as a child, but he is brilliant, man.
Wow.
And he sent me his first album on CD, and I have it still in the cellophane. I'm going to hang it on my wall one of these days.
Nice.
He and I ran a business together. I was his personal mentor. I've known him since he was 13 years old.
Nice.
And like he still to this day, he and I are family. We talk on the phone a couple times a month. We love each other like brothers, man.
What business did y'all?
It was called Lots Digital World. It was a digital company. We sold computers, big screen TVs, digital equipment, things like that. But unfortunately, before we could get any sales, we got scammed and the whole thing kind of went under. But like he would write me ads. We did commercials for it and everything, man.
Awesome.
It was, man, like I can say for 5 minutes I was a businessman.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
I can say that. For 5 minutes I was a businessman. I've been a DJ, I've been a janitor, I've been an assembly line worker.
You've been a peeping Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He peeped on that couple kissing in the corner.
I guess, yeah, apparently.
Hey man, come on. Don't
I think
judge
the
me.
only way you knew that they
Don't be
were
judging
there
me.
is that you were there with them.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way you could have known. Because you sure wouldn't see them from 20 feet away.
Damn right you wouldn't.
Now you listen to me.
So they were probably
damn
what,
right.
2, 3 feet away,
If
sitting
that.
there, and you're like, oh
If
man,
that.
I wish
Now
I
you
could
listen
join
to
these
me.
guys.
Now you listen to me. Now you listen to me.
If that, right?
I have the kind of vision to where I can leave my eye
Hey,
on.
whoa.
No. Hey, I'm not done talking. I have the kind of vision to where I can leave my eye sitting on the bar and I can walk clear to the other side of the room and I'm watching you. I can see everything.
Right.
Yeah,
come on.
I call blind bull crap.
Me too. I'm right there with you.
Come on, man.
I'm right there with you. That is the biggest bunch of crap I've ever heard about in a
I
few
saw
years.
that I moved though. It moved in that cup.
Oh my God, it did not.
It was winking at you. That's how.
Are you serious? It really moved in that cup. Oh my God.
It's got a mind of its own.
You see this guy?
Had a tail about that long.
You see this guy, man? Anytime he can dig up shit on me, he does. But I put up with it. And I support his bar every single month on payday. Me and all my freak friends. Yeah, you're welcome.
So that means you and whoever's in your head, right?
Let me tell you something, Norman.
That's Blake to you.
Well, I changed your name. It's Norman
I
now.
think that's you.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Have you seen Bates Motel, the TV show?
No.
Oh, it's awesome.
I'm scared of that shit.
Dude, it is the best. I've read the books. I've seen the movies. Oh, man, it's great. And
How the fuck can you see the movies?
my hell, this conversation
You have
again.
an incredible imagination.
He puts his eyes on the screen and watches.
I do. Yeah. It's great, man. I do think, though, that Alfred Hitchcock's original adaptation was the best one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because the rest of them were just garbage.
Yep.
Absolute garbage.
Yep.
Have you seen the 3 sequels?
No, I think I seen 2 of them. I used to be really big into horror flicks when I was a kid.
Dude,
did you?
okay, so
Oh, yeah.
I got real big into the
what we
Texas
were
Chainsaw Massacre
Yeah.
franchise.
I like Chainsaw Massacre. I watched almost all of the Friday the 13th.
Did you?
And of course, Freddy Krueger.
My sister was into the Saw movies. You ever seen those?
I seen the first one, I think.
Man,
Wasn't too big on it, but
No.
yeah.
I tried to get into it, but I got bored, honestly. But I'll tell you, a horror movie I can never watch again is Hostel.
Oh wow, I've heard of that.
It's you know how there's some movies out there just too much?
Yeah.
That's one of them. Like, it's really, I can't watch things like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, ugh. And then like I'm not into all that like creepy devil shit, man. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like The Exorcist and no.
Yeah.
No. If you want to watch it,
Pretty creepy, man.
no, man. Like, no.
No.
See. Like, I've told people, I says, if you want to watch it, that's fine, but you're not watching it in my house.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I was with my sister one time. Sarah rented that movie, so we started watching it together. I had to leave. It was too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I no. You know what though? The first horror movie I ever saw as a kid, I was 6 years old. The first Scream movie had just come out.
Oh, nice.
And we watched that, and for I kid you not, the next like 3.5 years, I would jump every time the phone rang. I'd get all paranoid. I'd be like, fuck. Oh shit.
I've only seen one of the screams.
I've seen them all.
The first scream.
I've seen them all.
2 of them.
Yeah, I think I see the first 2.
Dude, I even had the mask.
Nice.
I had the costume. Like, I remember it was like, what, 2000?
Yeah.
We went to Walmart to go costume shopping.
Yeah.
And I found the mask, and it was so cool because it was the full costume. It was the black hood and the gloves and the, and the body robes and that, and the mask. And the mask had a heart attached to it with a tube.
Oh yeah, my son had the exact same.
So badass.
Same costume.
Yeah, it was so badass, and it had the fake blood. Yeah. Oh, it was so cool.
Yep.
And I think my dad still has it somewhere. I don't know where, but I think he still has it somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, my son had the exact same one. I remember that.
I wish I knew where it was because I would frame it, man. I love that damn thing. But I'll bet it's lost, man. I'll bet it is, and it's a shame too because you'll never find those like that again.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, dude, that was the original.
Yeah, I mean the costumes they have now are probably nothing like.
No way, man. No way, dude. You remember back in the '90s when you had like the big rubber masks and they were like the big thick heavy rubber
latex
style
masks.
Yeah, like, and they had the fangs and dude, Halloween was so much fun back then, man.
Yep. I also remember the '80s when you'd get the cheap. It was almost like a garbage bag that you would put on.
Really?
It was cheap plastic and a He-Man mask or something.
Oh man, dude, I had a He-Man sword.
Nice.
Big, long, dude. It had to be like 2.5 feet long.
Yeah.
And it was so cool, man. Like, I loved swords and that. Like, I have a huge collection of cutlery.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big pocket knife, machete, sword collector.
Nice.
I've got 2 swords. I got a double-sided machete. It's like a 2-foot-long machete that I keep under my bed, just in case some shit goes down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. There you go, man.
Don't fuck with you then.
Yeah, man. Dude, like,
don't live through it.
Man, like, I've got, what is it called? I think it's called a Baron Bull pocket knife.
Nice.
With turquoise. It's got turquoise and pearls in the blade.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's sick, man. It's
awesome.
It's badass. It's like $100 pocket knife. And it's like my favorite one, but I don't carry it around.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anybody jacking it.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah, I brought some friends with me over. They're all sitting over there, but
what are they doing sitting over there?
Know,
they had to come join in the podcast fun, man.
Antisocial over there. Hey, Tammy. She's the singer of the band tonight.
Oh, right on.
And Brecca and Nady, you guys want to come over here? Nady's my guitar player too.
Right on.
Heavy Buckets and
you guys ought to come over and
People's Band.
Join in the podcast, man.
Sure, come over here.
Exactly, man. You guys been over there.
Well, I have to grab a short one.
Being all anti-social and Xanax.
You can stand. Sit on the floor.
We can stand.
This is Tammy Lynn.
How you doing?
Casey.
How are you?
How you guys doing?
Nice to
Blake.
meet you.
It's good to meet you guys.
Oh, thank you.
This is Nady over here, and there's Johnny over
Hi,
here.
Johnny.
This is Tammy Lynn, Jammy Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
She's in a bunch of bands too.
Oh, right on. Hell
I
yeah.
just joined with her to play bass, and then
Right on.
Nady over here, he actually plays in her other band. Plays drums.
Oh, right on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So we kind of bounce back and forth from different
We're a
bands.
tribe.
Nice.
Tribe.
There you go.
See, man. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this podcast does not have a steady direction. We just go anywhere.
Hell yeah.
It's like it's a fun environment. Like,
Definitely.
dude. Like, it'd suck ass. Like, if we're like, so when did you do this and when did you do
I'd
that
shut it
and
off.
all that
It'd be too damn.
and all that
damn boring.
and all that asinine jackassery.
Look,
It's
it'd
like,
be
why
too
do we
damn
need to
boring.
do that,
Yeah,
man?
exactly.
Let's
What
just
the hell?
chat and bullshit and drink beer.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Drink beer, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cheers to that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got an extra glass over here if
cheers.
anybody needs one.
Oh, we're
Looks like
good. We're
everyone's-
covered.
Right on. Cool. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, and this is Brecca over here. Our
She's our
number one fan.
Oh, really?
She's way over there.
Right on.
Number one fan.
Right
Johnny, Blake, and Casey.
Oh, so that was the chick I heard laughing in the back.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering, like, who's that? I'd like to know.
Well, now you do.
Right? Now I do. Thanks a lot, Johnny.
Are you happy now?
Yes. Yes, I'm very happy.
Nice.
Man, so how did you guys get into music, man?
My brother, he was in a pretty big metal band at the time when I was probably about like 8.
All right, on.
8 to 10, somewhere around there, and he got a guitar, and I wanted to get a bass because I couldn't get a guitar like him, you know.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
was 8 years old at the time, so it was the same size as me, so I couldn't play that.
Dude, I've had 2 guitars and I've never played a damn one of them.
Yeah. So I ended up just getting guitar after that.
Nice.
Stuck to
Right
it.
on. Right on.
Tammy had.
I started in the orchestra.
Really?
I played the upright bass.
Dude, I love orchestra. Have you ever been to the Nutcracker?
No.
It is so amazing. I went 2 years ago with my sister because, like, I love those live, those big bands. You know what I mean? Like from the
Yeah.
50s. I love that kind of music,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I love that kind of music. It's because, like, you feel so good, man. You just want to get up and dance and shit.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean? I love it, man. So tell me about your experience with that. Like, I mean, I'm sure it was a lot of fun being in that.
Well, I was a kid.
Well, yeah, but still.
I was like scared and that, but as the years progressed, I really just came to love it.
Right
and
on.
It was really about the camaraderie. Like, we would all work together really hard to like make this song or this piece of music sound beautiful.
Right.
And when we accomplished that mission, like there was no feeling like that in the world.
Is
And
it
I always remembered that as I went on through life.
right? Is it okay? So when you have a big orchestra like that, how many instruments do you have in like a band all at once?
Well, in a junior high orchestra, you know, you have like 2 to 4 violins. We had 2 upright basses, which I played.
Wow,
Those.
dude.
And then we had like 2 or 3 cellos and 1 viola.
Wow, man.
So it was small. It starts out small, but then you
Yeah, but it
join-
sounds big though. Like from my perspective, I'm sitting here just like.
Yeah, well, they get bigger. You
Yeah.
know, as you like get into high school, your orchestra is much bigger. And then you join with the band when you do musicals, because
Yeah.
there was always orchestra and then there was band.
Yeah.
And we'd all come together, and I did South Pacific,
Is
the
it
musical.
is it hard to like get a flow, like to have everybody like start like on their cue at the same time?
Well, yeah, especially when you're kids, like you don't apply yourself or
Right.
Get out of your way. Oh, you're good. You don't apply yourself as much as you do later in life.
No, definitely not.
Because you're a kid and
You're a
stuff,
kid. You don't
but-
care. You know what I mean?
But we enjoyed it. We all stuck with it. I was with the same orchestra all the way through, my second year of high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Hell yeah.
We got our flow eventually, that's for sure.
Nice. Anybody else got any stories? Any fun stories?
Brecca.
Brecca has all the fun.
Brecca, the chick in the corner.
I don't have any fun stories.
Chicken the
But I did play the flute. and
You
the
did?
piano.
You know what? I played the recorder. I
We all played the recorder when we were in like 3rd grade.
did. I actually got pretty good, and if I'd have stuck with it, I'd have been one sexy little recorder player. But,
Hell yeah.
but it didn't turn out that way. You know what? Blake actually, where did he go?
He's over
He's
there
at the bar.
Blake.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Blake played piano.
Nice.
Blake
did
was
too.
Blake.
First
What?
time.
Really?
Yeah.
You never told me that. I've known you over 25
I never
years,
told
and
you
you never told me that.
Yeah,
the fuck?
it was in school. I played. I was in an assembly one year, and I played a little bit.
You see these motherfuckers? I've known them all my life, and they don't tell me they're into music.
You know what?
You tactless prick.
Now you let me explain something to you, boy.
All right,
all,
girl.
You ever call me girl again, and you're gonna get beat.
We have a
Holler.
wrestling match
You
right
fixing
here,
to get
aren't we?
beat, boy.
I'll throw your ass across the room
I'll
before
send
you
you
even
to one.
think
I'll
about
send you
it.
from one side of the freaking other, boy.
Motherfucker, I'll kill you.
Call the damn morgue.
I'll destroy your ass.
Call the damn morgue.
Throw you down them stairs out that front door and into the middle of the
send
street
you-
before you have fucking time to blink.
I'll stuff you in a suitcase and I'll mail your ass to China.
You and what muscles? You ain't gonna do shit.
Fine. All right.
I told you, man. This podcast is a lot of fun. This is exactly what we do.
I won't.
Trash
I'm a-
talking and
I won't. I'm a friggin' midget. all right?
Johnny, don't make me do it. I will.
I'll make you do what?
Oh, John, sweetie, you're so handsome.
Get the hell off me, you freak. Kim,
Yes, honey.
listen to me.
Yes.
First of all, you're already married. I don't swing that way.
Oh, sweetie, come on.
No. Go back to your.
Stop talking to me like that.
You listen to me. Go back to your fidget spinner. Go back to your rubber room.
You need to keep it politically correct. That's not politically. Stop it.
Hey,
Stop it. You're offending people. Stop it.
hey, you know
Stop
what?
it. Stop
you know
it.
what? You started it.
See what I mean? This is the kind of shit that I got to
You
deal with
started it.
every damn day.
You can friggin'
yeah,
live with it.
same
all right?
thing with old Nady over here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just live with it. All right?
John,
Yes.
food is on the way.
Thank you.
How come nobody got me food?
You didn't say anything.
Well,
I thought,
big
Nate,
boy.
I thought Nate was covering you, so I'm not worrying about you.
Just calm down. Calm down.
in all seriousness.
Still pill.
Well, I mean, if you wouldn't mind, brother.
Yeah.
Listen to me,
What,
listen to me.
what do you want, man?
Oh, man, now let's see. Well, what I do want is a Reuben sandwich, but I don't think they got. I've been craving a Reuben sandwich for over a month.
They got a killer French dip sandwich.
Do they?
Yeah.
I think I'll get. I want one of them kamikaze burgers, man.
Kamikaze.
It's my favorite.
Oh, dude.
now
You get everything on it, including mushrooms and bacon and jalapenos. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You get all of God's animals and all the plants and everything, and you're good.
And you can eat all that.
Let there be eaten.
And you can eat all that. Damn, man.
Son, let me tell you a story.
Oh boy, here we go.
We went to the Timbermine Steakhouse.
Yeah.
You guys have heard that place, right?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
hell yeah.
And we went there like 10 years ago. It was for my cousin's graduation.
Yeah.
Hey. And I got me a 32-ounce steak, fully loaded, with everything on it. Onions,
Nice.
shrimp, mushrooms, Parmesan cheese, all that shit.
Hell yeah.
With salad and curly fries.
Nice.
We ate that whole damn thing in a half hour.
Damn, man.
Oh, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude.
Good
See,
God.
well, see, you know, and you know, I mean, you know, here's the thing too. Like, I know what it's like to starve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I lived in Ephraim for 9 months. I lost 50 pounds in 2 months. Because, well, first of all, I made some really poor life decisions.
Yeah.
And second, we didn't have any money and we didn't know anybody, so we didn't have any help.
Yeah.
So it's like, just fuck, dude, like I was dying down there, man, you know, and it's like I come back up here to my friend's place. He comes up and hugs me, he says, Casey, you look bad, man. And like, I'm the kind of guy, like, I'm the man's man type. Like,
Yeah.
I'm this proud country boy, like, I don't need help. Like, I'm not in pain. I'll chew up Tylenol and take. Dude, when I had my I went through evisceration eye removal surgery. I threw my painkillers away after 2 days, crunched up Tylenol, and just took it. You talk about pain like you would never. Oh my God.
Why the hell, can I ask you one thing very seriously? Why the hell did you just take painkillers and knock your ass out? God, I would have.
3 reasons. 1, because I was proud. 2, because opiates make me sick.
That's a good reason.
And 3, my brother died of opiates, man, and I don't want anything to do with that. And so I'm just like, nope, we're not doing that. Yeah, it hurts, but crunch, crunch.
tell you
And if
what,
you've ever crunched up Tylenol, it's nasty.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nasty.
I would have just down the fucking.
Oh, fuck. Johnny, I couldn't shit.
You're
take
still
them-
having troubles to this day, aren't you?
Dude!
Let me tell you something right now, Mr. Galbraith.
Oh, you guys are cards, ain't you?
The truth is just coming out on this.
Wow, damn!
You know what? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to order me a pack of Braille playing cards because I lost most of them a couple years ago. I'm going to order a pack of them, and we're going to sit here next month, and we're going to play 30 rounds of blackjack, and by the end of it, I'm going to win all John's money. Oh, you better believe it. Oh, you better believe it.
One small problem.
What's that, bub?
What the hell makes you think John's putting anything up?
Because I said.
Excuse me? I don't listen to you.
How come you're excusing yourself? Did you shit?
No, but I don't listen to you.
Sure you do.
No,
I'm bigger than you.
No, I don't care. I don't care if you're bigger than me. I'll listen to you. So if you want to put us in damn money...
It's okay. He's a frail person. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's got issues.
You want to put us in damn money, you find your own damn money.
Give him beer?
Yes. That is exactly why I don't give him beer. He's a mean little guy, isn't he? He's a feisty little kitten, isn't he? Meow, 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 meow.
That's it, boy. Sing your damn meow mix jingle there, poster kitty.
I will. Oh, and by the way, my wrestling show has been, and always will be better than yours.
Wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong.
Yep.
I'm the man.
Nope.
Yo-dub.
54 months, pal.
I'm God.
Speaks volumes.
I'm God. You're not.
You most certainly are not. Neither am I. 54 months straight. Keep that in mind.
I beat you at your freaking best. I don't even want to hear about it.
Nancy, listen. 54 months. Keep that in mind.
You
54.
call me Nancy again,
54.
you're gonna find out what happens to you.
Bitch, I'll knock you on your ass.
Boy,
Don't
I
even
will
try it.
I will beat you up one side and down the other.
So should we stop the recorder or should we keep it going?
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I'm having a great time, man.
Man,
Keep me laughing.
man, I tell you, man, this is gonna be one hell of an episode, man. I'll tell you what. But I'll tell you what. Let's take a small break for just a second, and then we'll be right back.
We welcome you to Evil Blood World Championship Object Wrestling Pay-Per-View.
Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest evil blood in the history of this pay-per-view. WOW represented proud tonight. Holy shit! I said, boy, you call it damn more. That really true. He again. Garcia the Killer. 1, 2, 3.
That might do it right there.
Ultron going for the cover. Get him now. 1, 2, 3. At the end. Yes. We have a huge night full of celebrities, stars, high-profile matches. Dog. This is evil blood. Yeah. So tell me again what your guitarist was saying.
Wesley Brett. He was telling me that. I told him, he'd seen that we were doing this podcast on Facebook, and
yeah,
he goes, well, he's kind of a celebrity. That guy, he's a celebrity of Ogden. I was like, yeah, I do know, man, because I have seen all over all your posts and everyone interacting with you.
Well, I like to kind of bring people together because, I see people fight on there all the time about stupid shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, it's just totally asinine. And I'll go on there and go, hey, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Let's all take some selfies.
Yeah.
Tell some stories and drink beer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
and everybody comes together. Oh, hang on one sec. Hang on 1 second. Josh.
What's up?
This is my brother Josh. Josh, you're live on my podcast at Kamikazes. How you doing, buddy?
Man, I figured I'd give a shout out.
Right on, buddy. Well, good to hear from you. This is Josh Aragon. Josh, this is Nate Cook. He's a member of the band. He's going to be playing tonight. I'm interviewing him.
Right on.
Josh and his family adopted me 11 years ago.
Nice.
And, they have driven hours to save my ass from shit, man.
Wow.
They're as family as you can get.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Oh, yeah.
And that's even more even easier now.
You bet. Dude, Josh is 25 years old. He's blind and owns a 1996 Chevy.
Nice.
GMC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And his dad drives him everywhere. They do, like hard labor and, for like anybody that needs hauling. So for anybody that needs hauling, Josh, I'm promoting you right here on my podcast. Anybody that needs any hauling of any sort done, contact Josh Aragon, and he will be there with his truck if you got gas money. Don't be a cheap bitch and rip him off.
Oh yeah, because it's like, man, and then not to mention, it's like this, for someone like us, it's like, any help I can get.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
that,
Josh, man, listen, man, I'll get you help. If you can find me some employment, I'll get you help, man. Dude, I've been there for you for years, and I always will be.
Yeah, it's like, we'll help each other. I was like, yeah, keep going. It's like, fuck yeah, of course I will.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, buddy.
It's like, that'd be pretty darn tough.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, I will, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I got you. Always will. I mean, after all, it was you and your family that brought me to the Lord, so it's like, hey, I'd do anything for you. I would.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, I better let you go, pal. But I'll give you a call in the morning.
Sounds good. Yep.
All right, bud.
Sounds good, brother.
All right, bud.
All right.
Love you guys. Peace.
Love you. Much love.
Yes, sir, buddy.
No.
Yeah, man. Josh, a good dude, man. Josh, a real good dude.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Josh, a real good dude. He and his family done so much for me, man. It's just unreal. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of quarters and nickels and dimes.
Here, let me top off the beer then.
Thank you, sir.
You got it here.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
You want some more on there, Johnny?
No, I'm good for right now.
Alrighty.
So, me and Johnny, we were here last month when that midget pro wrestling thing was going.
Wow,
That was so badass.
I've missed every one they've had here, and I want to catch.
Oh, dude, I couldn't miss it.
You missed a hell of a show.
Dude, I couldn't miss it, man.
I've heard that every time, man. It sounds like a riot, man.
Oh, man, dude,
sure.
I couldn't miss. Because I've been a wrestling fan my entire life. I've never seen a wrestling show live, so I had to come here and see it. I did. I had to come here and see it. Now, I had no interest in getting a lap dance because, honestly, in my opinion, the little booty is not better. Big booty is better, okay? And I had no interest in punching a midget because I don't pull punches. I'll knock you out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying $20 extra to do that bullshit.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to come here, watch a show, and then I'm going to get my ass out of there because there's 600 people in there, and I'm blind, and I'm like, I am not navigating through 600 people to try and find the pisser, man. There is no damn way in hell. I am not doing that.
600 people in this little place.
Oh, dude, no. There's a concert hall on the other side. They packed. Dude, it was packed from one end of that hall to the other, and it's a big, huge hall.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big, huge hall. They packed. People were jammed in there. Yeah. And I'm standing there wearing a jacket, and shit, man, I got long ass hair, I'm wearing a jacket and everything, and I'm just like, I can't do this, man.
Yeah.
And, man, Tommy, man, God bless him, he was all worried. He's like, Case, I can't help you, man. He's like, you got to do it on your own. He's like, do you know this place well enough? I says, yes, sir, I do. Which I did, because I had to help Johnny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was responsible for taking care of Johnny, which I would do any day of the week, man. I mean, like, all joking aside, dude, like,
all fun humor aside,
dude, damn well I'd do anything for you, man.
I hear you.
Anything.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man. Like, me and Johnny used to talk at 2 in the morning when I was 16, man. We got in trouble for it, of course, because I was a minor. But we'd talk at 2 in the morning, and I'd tell him, man, my life sucks, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
And I kept telling him, get the hell out of it.
Yeah. And I said, well, I can't do that till I'm 18, but... man, I tell you, dude, it has been quite a ride, man. Quite a ride.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Anything else you want to add there, Brother Nate?
Oh, hell, I don't know. It's been a pleasure meeting you guys, man, for sure. You guys are awesome.
It's been a pleasure. Dude, this podcast is going to be so much fucking fun, dude.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
When we put that on the air, dude, you know damn well, man. This is going to be so much fucking fun.
Hell yeah.
Putting that on the air. Anything you want to say to the You're from Ogden group?
Oh, hell. Keep doing what you're doing. No,
right.
Try not to fight so much, though.
Right. And
I have a question.
What kind of spider is this? I couldn't resist. I had to say it one time.
Yeah.
What kind of spider?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I hope it ain't one that is going to kill my ass, because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like them damn things.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good group, though.
Oh,
It's
dude, I
awesome.
love it, man. It's so much fun.
Yep, there's a lot of good people on there.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's asses on there, too, but it's like,
definitely.
there's asses everywhere you go,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't gonna avoid them.
Nah.
They're all around.
But I gotta tell you, at the end of the day, as long as you got a beer and a big booted duty, you'll be just fine there,
Hell yeah.
daddy.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is Casey Scoffield with old brother Nate. Nate, you want to say anything
been a
else before we
pleasure.
cut her off, brother?
Come out to the show. Any of them. I'm playing all the time. Heavy Buckets and Better Days, Ripsky Liquormore, or the People's Band. If you see any of them, come on out and have a good time with us.
You betcha. This is Casey Schofield, and this is John Nation, my competition.
My boy.
He's a good buddy of mine, and just for the record, this August, right before we go off, Nate, I wanted to plug this once again. Nate is going to be helping us out. We are going to be hosting the Evil Blood 2019 audio pro wrestling event. Nate is going to be contributing some of his music to the event. Nate, can I get your thoughts real quick before we go off the air? You've heard a few pieces of our content, man.
Yeah.
What do you think of the content, man? And like, how do you feel about contributing your music? You know, like for you to be a part of this
Hell
this
yeah.
year, man.
Yeah, I'm psyched, man. I sampled a bit of what you guys do, and
Well, we're happy to have you. We really are.
Yeah, it's
Evil
gonna be
Blood is
awesome.
my creation, and first and foremost, I actually started the Evil Blood
Nice.
Blood pay-per-view itself. So
Yeah, man, and it's
I'm extremely happy to have you, and anyone that wants to contribute, I say thank
hell
you.
yeah.
yeah, we
In advance.
we have a stacked card. Johnny is going into our Hall of Fame this year. Johnny is a 2019 Hall of Famer this year. I went into the 2018 Hall of Fame last year. Blake, a special thank you to Blake. He always donates his equipment
He
to
donates
the Hall of
the
Fame
equipment,
ceremonies to make them sound
donates
extra
stuff.
special.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, give
yeah.
a big shout out to him.
Absolutely,
Hell
man.
yeah.
And a shout out to Tommy and Kamikaze. Thanks a lot, guys, for letting us do this podcast, man. It's been so much fun, man. And
Yep.
And-
I'll say again, just so I know that the whole free world's going to hear this, and people involved. Thank you to anyone that contributes to this year's Evil Blood or any part of our business in the future.
Absolutely. And we don't do it to make money. We do it to entertain the masses, man. And
Because we love it.
you know,
We don't get paid a dime for
no,
this
man.
business.
Like
we don't need
like I put out my wrestling content. I put out this podcast because we love to entertain people. I don't care about the money. I've been poor for years, and I could be poor for 10 more. I can survive on ramen. I mean, it sucks, but I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit.
But
man.
as long as I get to come out here at least once a month and drink beer,
Hell yeah.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm cool. You know what I
place to
mean?
do
Like,
that.
it gives me something to look forward to because the rest of the time, I'm miserable. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, it's been a pleasure on this podcast. We're going to cut the feed. Anybody want to say anything before we go off?
Hello, Ogden.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Ogden, I should say.
All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.